And hi there, everybody. Welcome to The Beat. Rod and Jeremiah here. Jeremiah, the Utes upset at UCLA last night. Got them into the top 25. They're at number 24 when the poll came out today.
And you know what? Their season could have unraveled after last week's collapse against Washington State, but they came ready to play at the Rose Bowl.
With that 30-28 win at UCLA last night, the Utes were one of 5 teams to upset a member of the top 10. Not only the win, but the way they won it was a signature win. Here's a recap of what happened in Hollywood nearly 24 hours ago. Utes and Bruins.
We meet as a team before we get on the bus to come over to the stadium. I said, hey, do you see what's gone on this weekend? And starting Thursday with Arizona and Oregon and the upsets that are taking place. And we got a chance to be right in that same conversation.
Ute fans, good evening, and welcome to one of the most storied venues in all of college football. It's the Rose Bowl. It's game number 2 in Pac-12 play for the University of Utah as they take on the UCLA Bruins. It's a sack by Utah. Hunter Demick got him. They set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Devin Carter.
We decided, hey, we're a better football team. Rather than drop off into coverage, let's get after the quarterback a little bit more.
Play action, Thompson, and he's going to go long. He's got a man out there. It's up, it's caught, it's a touchdown!
We've seen that from Kendall from the first practice in fall camp. That is his strength.
Booker to the 5, to the 3, on his feet, into the end zone. It's a touchdown! Nate Orchard for the 4th time tonight. He's sacked again!
Game plan going in, we knew we had to take care of him first and foremost.
Gives it to Booker. Booker to the 30, to the 25, to the 20, and down to the 18-yard line.
I live for those moments. I guess that's why I'm a kicker.
Snap is back. The kick is away. It's up, and it is good. It's good. 34 seconds to play to try to win it. The snap is down. The kick is away. It's low, and it's no good. It's no good.
Flag down.
No good.
Flag down.
I think they
Flag down.
the
Roughing the kicker.
They've roughed the kicker.
To be honest with you, I wasn't watching. No, I was turned away, put my head down.
Snap is back. The kick is away. It's end over end, and it is no good. No good. Utah wins. Utah wins.
Man, I thought it was an omen at first when we got to run into the kicker, man. I thought, man, this ain't meant to be, but fortunately it worked out for us.
Went out and slayed us another giant, just like did last year at Stanford.
Beat a top 10 team like that, it means everything to us, the program, the players. I mean, once we leave this place, we can look back as seniors and say, we won there going into my senior year.
So the Utes move into the top 25 for the first time as members of the Pac-12 Conference, number 24. Hans Olsen, former Cougar. Christian Cox, former Ute, now 1280 The Zone. What a difference a week makes, huh? How are the Utes able to go on the road and be a number 8 team like they did last night?
2 aspects. They got the run game going, and they got their defensive line playing out of their minds.
Yeah, coming away with 10 sacks, that's got to be a career day. Nate Orchard comes away with 4 sacks himself. Hunter Demick comes with 2.5 sacks. You see right here, Nate works up the field, takes that inside pass rush move. Nobody touches him. Quickest way to the QB, and boom, there's your first sack of the night. And that's how we got going out of the gate.
Nate Orchard has a unique get-off. Look at the speed of the get-off, and then he's got either an ability to come outside with the speed, he's still got the strength for the bull rush, and he can come inside with his unique speed as well. So that was one aspect of the game. Number 2, they got the run game going, which was huge. As soon as Thompson came in, Booker was engaged.
Yeah, you saw a complete difference with Kendall Thompson. He brings a different versatility rather than Travis Wilson, who's known for his arm. But you see with Kendall Thompson, he's able to make moves in space, been able to distribute the ball efficiently. But you saw that Booker's plays running the ball had a career night with 33 carries.
Okay, so it's a simple read option, and these read options are really easy to explain. Basically, all of your offensive line is moving to one side. Your quarterback makes a decision based off of what the end man of the line of scrimmage does. If he collapses down, Kendall keeps the ball. If he stays wide, he hands it off to Booker. And you could see that Kendall Thompson does a really good job at making these decisions. Again, same thing. His eyes down the line, he sees he collapses, so he keeps and goes off the edge.
One of these key plays, you got an H-back, a tight end coming in. Wesley Tonga is known for catching balls. You see him coming in and coming up with a huge block on that final drive coming in here.
There you go, final drive coming up. This is where it got real, guys. You think about the concentration as Kendall Thompson gets back there, takes this final drive down the field.
Yeah, and you're looking at the same situation as last week, right? You're down by 1 point, final quarter, but this team responded in the moments of adversity and had a new quarterback, as you see here with this run from Devontae Booker, really being the back. And this is that same play again. Watch Wesley Tonga, number 80, coming up with a pancake block. Kendall needs to know that he can't spin. He'll take it right in the teeth. If he keeps doing those kind of things, you know, he won't be playing long, and Travis will be back on the field. He knows that.
You know, there was actually a move made on the offensive line. They brought in Uatafe. They replaced him for Asiata. He did a fantastic job at the right guard spot. You see him come up, make that aggressive block, kind of gets hit in the back. But again, Booker pounding it down the middle. When you need him the most, you can engage with the run game. It's secure. You don't have to worry about Kendall Thompson throwing a pick under pressure. Booker was getting the yards. And what I loved about this, and I know that there's going to be some discussion, but Kyle Whittingham trusted his kicker, and they line it up. They decide, you know what? We're not going to risk a turnover. We're going to get a knee. We're going to get it to the middle of the field. They bring on Andy Phillips.
You know, and that's the right decision. You know, if you're looking the other way around, if you don't kick that field goal and you're trying to run it and trying to get it in, you don't come up with a historic win, first AP top 10 win since 1961 for the Utes on the road.
Wow. Okay, yes or no question. Hands. Kendall Thompson, the starting quarterback for the next 3.5 years.
Not for the next 3.5 years, but I guarantee you'll see him against Oregon State after the bye week.
All right, guys. Coming up in just a minute, we'll break down the BYU-Utah State game from Friday. So check with you in